A dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains. MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the All-Stars. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman waits on it. 1 out. Digging in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys.
And we'll have to leave it there. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Tapper up the line. Tough play for Moustakas. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Cheek, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ball 1. Sanchez, a right-hander who stands in even 6 feet. He throws a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a sinker, and a curveball. And that is through into right field for a single. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to have room out there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So striding in, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Swings through the slider there. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The next 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. In the air now, out to left. On the move is Martinez. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll step off and try and reset. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Freddie Freeman will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Ball two now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with it.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He popped out in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Justin Smoak now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Smoak on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Striding in once again, Andrew Cheek. He reached on a single in his first try. And it's fouled away. Cheek has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying. And the center fielder is under it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air to shallow center. Cheek is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gallo is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cheek has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
J.D. Martinez waits on deck. The 3-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in, Carlos Correa. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. Now batting, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gallo. And that's the third out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Moustakas now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Back up the middle. Correa from the outfield grass. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Victor Robles digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Anibal Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Correa scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Andrew Cheek. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Striding in, Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Correa. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Striding in once again, Justin Smoak. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And now Bryce Harper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe...
Lifted into center field. Robles is on his horse. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Sanchez sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
3-0 now. Hit well on the ground to first. Murphy with a dive. Drops the tag. He got him. Ready once again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's Joey Gallo now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
And that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that. Ready for another chance? Gary Carter. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles waits on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Max Scherzer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hanley Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Hanley Ramirez. Now pitching.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Cheek. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set with the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Trout at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Looped out towards short. And one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Green. And he's getting his first plate. He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Martinez calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Trout is there, and here's Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And now Bryce Harper, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Arenado on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Murphy over at second. Smoke at first. 1 gone. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman, number
So
5,
coming to the plate,
Freddie Freeman.
Josh Hader comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Pulled toward right center field. Murphy over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Gary Carter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. High pop-up. Sanchez over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board. Player.
For the victorious visiting team.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Boston and New York. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Boston, center fielder Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. So digging in now, Andrew Cheek. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Andrew
Trout on at first, nobody out. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. He's right there, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Kipnis. Relay to first in time. Into the box here is the shortstop Hanley Ramirez as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away. Swing and a ground ball to third. Arenado has it. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Stepping in, Eric Karros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And the changeup is way low that time.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Martinez is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Cabrera on third, Karros on second, Reynolds on at first with 2 down.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Dukes.
First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line toward the gap in left center. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next.
Number 8.
On the ground for Ramirez. This could be 2. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, George Springer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Trout is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Two and two.
2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Settling in now, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to take it is Ramirez. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the 1st out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops. Willie Stargell. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike.
Little dribbler down the line. And that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Cheat, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit to first. Stargell takes it in. The tag, and he is out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Arenado.
And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Larry Doby is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Into the box now, Gary Carter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now another 2-2. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the first pitch from CC. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sabathia is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now Bryce Harper.
Right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Sabathia pauses. First pitch on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to 2 low now. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, CC Sabathia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Started that swing a bit too early. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Gary Carter, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Gary Carter.
And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and that's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez.
Anibal Sanchez.
Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Carter puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Striding in once again, Andrew Cheat. Looking to throw to first by Sabathia, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back his way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Arenado is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops. Willie Stargell tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he is in there. Here's Bryce Harper now. And they're runners at the corners now.
Bryce Harper.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Number 19.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge coasts under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run score. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. But this is foul near the seats. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Ready for another chance, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. And here's a drive sent out to deep left center field. Is it high enough to get over the monster? It is gone. A home run. Ready once again, Andrew Cheek. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Pitcher number 52, CC Sabathia.
Billy Williams is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia.
Billy Williams.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Correa ranging into the outfield, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. Throw won't get him. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in strides the familiar waddle of hops. Willie Stargell pulled toward right center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And now Bryce Harper. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is hit on the ground to the shortstop, Tulowitzki. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the first. Baseman Freddie.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch. First pitch is a forkball, too low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Larry Doby. And that's taken for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gary Carter will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. No hits to this point. Jose Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Doby sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In now, Troy Tulowitzki has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that misses, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Next to Freddie Freeman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that.
And we'll have to leave it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in the switch. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And there's one down now. Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Carter reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder.
Weak chopper up the line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Digging in, Jose Altuve has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Carter is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Willie Stargell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Aroldis Chapman has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on. And now Bryce Harper. He was retired. Aroldis Chapman enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra inning.
Nelson Cruz.
Back up the middle. There is Altuve. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And it's fouled away. Chapman's ready. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Steph.
Now batting, left fielder, Larry Doby.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
This is on the ground over to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to beat him down. That was a missed opportunity.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Larry Doby goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Cruz has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter. Dylan Betances comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Grounded to first, and he is out on the tag. So here now is the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. Hanley Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Trout, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-1. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Craig Kimbrel takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Craig Kimbrel.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on the way.
Third baseman.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Chris Bryant will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Popped high in the air. Freeman has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Andrew Miller takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. First offering on its way. Popped him up.
Second baseman.
Stargell in foul ground. 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Batter number 28. Third baseman. Nolan Arenado.
He's set. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
A ball and no strikes. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 to Martinez.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he takes ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
These are the great matchups.
Threw it right past him. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now. Left side. Tulowitzki in the hole. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Doby makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Ready once again, Larry Doby. He went deep back in the 5th.
Larry Doby.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Number 8.
Fouled off.
Gary Carter.
0-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now with the
batting. Third baseman.
And now after the 1-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. And now the runner's trying for third. It's inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Cruz has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andrew Miller, from the stretch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now.
Patrick.
Fernando Rodney comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. This is line to left. Doby has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Hader.
Edgar.
D. Gordon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Gordon.
He pulls this one into right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Stargell is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.